Talk about, what the decision was like and why you ended up landing on LeTourneau to go continue your career.
Yes, sir. I picked LeTourneau because it honestly felt like home. I had been to a couple other colleges, and I had talked to a lot of other coaches, and Coach Mize truly felt like she truly cared about me as a person. She cared to disciple me. She cares about where I'm going in the future, not just on the softball field, and it's really a community that I want to be involved in. I grew up in a private Christian school at St. Cyprian's, and so I feel like that's where I belong for the next 4 years as well.
And, obviously, like I said, it's a huge day for you. How are you feeling right now? What are the emotions like?
It's definitely a chapter being closed, and it's exciting. It's also kind of I'm reminiscing on all the past. I got to watch Natalie Mullins sign earlier, and we played since we were 6 together, so it's just like I'm watching all my friends grow up, and we're all about to go separate ways. It's a great time because we're all moving up in the world, but it's kind of sad. I'm excited, though.
Yeah. I actually just talked to Natalie not too long ago, whenever they had their signing day over at Huntington, but I know you talked about the decision and things like that. What was your family's reaction whenever you told them, hey, I'm going to LeTourneau to go play softball?
So we were all sitting in the locker room, and I was talking to Coach Mize, and she was like, I'd really like to have you. And I had a blonde moment, okay? I was like, okay, well, we'll talk about it. And she was like, so you're not 100% committed? And I was like, oh, you're asking me right now if I'm willing to come? And I was like, yes, I want to come. I want to be here. I want to be a part of LeTourneau. I started crying. My dad's been my coach since 6U until up to 14U, and so my mom started crying. My dad got emotional. It was really emotional roller coaster. It was like excited relief from finally making the decision of where I'm going to go.
No, absolutely. And, obviously going from high school to collegiate softball, really anywhere, it's going to be, a step up. Kind of what are your expectations going into this first year, just, the differences that you kind of expect to see?
I will be the rookie, so I know I have to work to earn my position on the field, and I have to work to prove myself to the coaches and the other players. It's definitely different because here I'm the senior and I have my spot, but going into you're the new person at the college, and I have to earn my position. I'm excited.
It's a whole new step up, and you talked about kind of reminiscing and things like that. Obviously, season just getting started for you in this last year, but what do you feel like you're going to miss the most out of playing softball here at Hudson?
Definitely the chemistry on the team. I love my freshmen and my sophomores. Everybody calls me the mom on the team. I'm very much the mom on the team. I love mothering my babies, helping them in any step that I can. That's definitely something I'm going to miss. It's having them looking up to me and having that communication with people I already know.
And then, last question I have, you talked about the underclassmen, freshmen and sophomores. It wasn't that long ago that you were in their shoes, but now already having signing day here, getting ready for this last season. What's your message to them, kind of with you knowing that you were in their shoes and everything that you know now, getting to this point and signing to go play softball at LeTourneau?
My biggest saying right now is confidence is key. It took me coming back from a long break to understand that confidence truly is what motivates you. If you can't succeed if you don't believe in yourself, so never quit pushing, no matter what is said about you or what is thrown your way, because I've been thrown injuries after injuries, and you just have to persevere, because nothing's easy if it's worth anything. So you just have to keep pushing and keep believing in yourself even when others don't. So always be confident, because confidence is key. I say Christ is key, so CIK, that's my thing. Confidence is key, Christ is key. Stay connected with God, because sometimes you feel lonely, like you don't have anybody. He's always in your corner, so never forget that. I'm a big prayer. I pray before every game for the team. I pray when I'm on the mound. I pray before I go in the box. My biggest deal is, God, let me do with this as you please, because I'm not in control. It's all a part of God's plan.